Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play Baldur's Gate 2, the Enhanced Edition, the Throne of Baal. And when last we left off, we fought through the rest of Sendai's enclave to come face to face with the General herself. Unfortunately for us, the time it took us to get to her, which in-game time was quite a number of days considering how long we rested, but I imagine for the purposes of the plot wasn't that long, gave her the time to prepare a very interesting spell, where each of the statues on these platforms became a version of her with different abilities. Fortunately, through clever use of our resources and no small amount of spellcasting from Edwin, we were able to prevail, slaying a very powerful Baal spawn. Then the Solar interrupted and went, "Hey, your purpose in this prophecy is to totally make sure Faerun doesn't crumble into ruin and death." And I was like, gotcha, but I totally want to get more powerful afterwards. After that, we were returned back here, with the knowledge that we can go and do another challenge in the Pocket Plane. But before we do that, you know what time it is.
Yes.
That's right, it's time to start looting! First things first, let us go and grab all of the potions, because we're going to want all the potions that we can muster. There we go. We actually need all of these healing potions because we used quite a few of them. Okay, by a few of them I mean we used a handful on our various fighters, but that's still using our resources. There we go, another 24 here. Marvellous. And we also have potions of speed, which can probably go in another one of the potion bags. We have potions of invisibility and potions of extra healing. Do we actually have a potion bag we can put these in? We have this one, okay. So they go into there for now. Now we want to level up Hexat, because Hexat is now level 35, and we actually get another proficiency slot. What are we going to put this in? We could use darts, slings. I'm going to put this into... We put one in every single melee weapon, apart from quarterstaffs. I'm actually going to put this into sling. Why not? As for this, I'm going to put more into set trap. I think of all the things that we can do, set trap is probably one we want to get a bit better at, and as for this, I think another set spike trap might be handy. Marvellous. Now begins the actual lootening. We don't want to pick up any drow equipment. We do, however, want to pick up non-drow equipment. Like all of these magical katanas +2. Oh my, it begins again, though this will be the last time it happens in this enclave. There really should be dialogue in Amcathran for us basically bankrupting every single shop in the town with all the loot that we're going to give them, but the game unfortunately doesn't track things like that, so they're just going to accept what we have and be like, sure, we'll buy that off you, even though we're all starving to death. Okay, dagger +3, short sword +3, this is all pretty good loot. I mean, I really don't think there's very much we can do with this money, but we'll totally get the money. I mean, maybe our companions at the end will be able to build massive flying fortresses with all this cash. I'm not going to say no to having a flying fortress. Presuming, of course, we need a flying fortress.
Yes.
Okay.
What is it now?
That there. Oh, look! Even more magical katanas. Also, I don't need that.
I'm busy, okay? I'm busy.
But I do need that. Okay. More of that. Leather armor +3. There look to be a unique set of leather armor, though. It might not actually be unique. It might just be like +3 studded leather as opposed to +3 leather. But the chances that we're actually going to be using it either way will be pretty slim. Oh, all of this loot. Seriously, huge piles of it. I wouldn't be surprised if all of these bags of holding are full by the time we're done here.
Yes,
also, note that we're
What
putting
shall I
loads of
fetch
really
now?
sharp items into these bags of holding. That's generally not a wise idea, because bags of holding can be pierced, and once they're pierced, all of the contents are lost, and the bag is ruined. Fortunately, the game doesn't keep track of that, which I'm very happy about. This is a short bow +3, and these are even more potions. Right, I think there's more loot over... Oh, I put them in there by mistake. I don't want to put the potions in there. Let's get all those potions out, shall we? That was silly. Now,
What is it now?
we need to
Oh,
find...
alright.
Here we go! We need to find this loot. This loot's pretty important. That is a drow shield +3. This is the studded leather of thorns +6. Ooh! Fashioned by the Hierophant Wassalia before she chose to forever dwell on the elemental plane of fire, this suit of armor is not covered by typical metal studs, but by heavy red thorns. Combat abilities. Thorn damage. Any opponent within 6 feet that successfully hits the wearer suffers 1d4 points of fire damage. Armor class 1. That is really good for a suit of studded leather. What's your leather armor? It's actually not leather armor, it's Shadow Dragon Scale. That 50% acid resistance is generally better than what that extra damage could do in terms of a DPS race, but still nice to have. A Wand of Cursing. Always nice to have a Wand of Cursing lying around. And finally, Wong Fei's Ironstone. This Ironstone was said to be a gift given to the Shuling monk Wong Fei Hung by the Karaturan god of war, Chan Cheng. The god came down in the form of a dragon and fought Wong Fei for 3 days and 3 nights. Chan Cheng was so impressed by the monk's prowess that he bestowed the Ironstone upon him. The stone disappeared when Wong Fei died. Armor class +1, hit points +15, regenerate 1 hit point per round. That is really good, actually. In fact, that is just better than this. That is just better, but unfortunately it can't be used by a cleric. I think it can only be used by a monk. Alas, but what can you do? Now,
I'm busy, okay?
let's
I'm
have a
here.
quick look around and
Yes,
see
I
if there's anything else that I want to grab. I don't think, however, there is. I think we have everything. I mean, there's arrows, but I really don't want all these arrows. They're not going to be that useful. Just a quick look. Nope, I think we're actually done. So, let us go back to our pocket plane and see what we can craft, because there are a couple of goodies we want to make. And of course you want to save after all that looting, just in case the game decides to fall over and crash. Save early, save often, even if you haven't done very much that's dangerous. Okay, Cespanar, what can we make?
Cespanar gladly serves a great one. Cespanar make good butler, yes? Would you like me to make you shiny ones? I have many recipes.
Go ahead and see what you can do.
Ooh! Huh? Sword that burns? Have cream for that.
You have Flaming Sword of Angavadal. If I takes liquid mercury there and maybe 10,000 gold, I has good recipe. You wants me to make it? Yes.
Okay. Stand
There's one thing.
Never use that recipe before. Could be messy. Enjoy.
There we go.
Now Cespanar goes back to his duties. Oh, yes! Lots of goodies to find, lots to collect.
The true power of Frithior's blazing sword has been unleashed by the liquid mercury. Equipped abilities: Strength 22, Immunity to level drain, +5 sword, 1d8 +5, 1d4 +1 fire damage. That is a pretty powerful blade.
Cespanar.
Not done yet though.
Ooh. Holy Avenger sword, huh? Nice.
I can combine Pommel Jewel, Eye of Tyr with Holy Avenger and 5,000 gold. Makes it better, I could. Good recipe. You want? Yes.
Okay.
Yes, we do. I mean, we don't have a use for it outside of Hexat wielding it, but...
Could be miss. Enjoy. Now Cespanar goes back to his duties. Oh, yes. Lots of goodies to find, lots to collect.
Even a holy relic as powerful as Casimir is made even greater when combined with the Eye of Tyr. Equipped abilities: magic resistance plus 50%. Dispel magic at level 30 whenever the sword strikes an opponent. Dispel magic at level 15 3 times per day as a charged ability. Thaco plus 6. 1d12 plus 6. Plus 6 versus chaotic evil. Slashing. Speed factor 4. Can't be used by a lot of people. Can be used by you, though. I mean, we're not going to give it to you, but you can use it. And now, the next thing. Can't do Hindo's Doom. Can't do that one.
You sure you're not just string? Ooh, good string it is. Like string when you tie shoelaces together, but better.
Oh, Cespanar. You has Bowstring of Gond. I can add it to, with 5,000 gold pieces to Dark Firebow and Taralash. Both you have. Only one I make better. You want me to fix one? You want me to fix one? I'll think about that. I don't remember what Taralash does. We'll look at the other stuff.
Maybe could use that string again. Not thinks of this one.
You have Firetooth Crossbow, I sees. With Bowstring of Gond and 5,000 gold pieces, I could mix it better. Not much, but it's just a stupid crossbow after all. You wants? That's also an option.
Fine. What got we here? A book?
Book. And that's it.
Nope.
So,
I see
is anyone
nothing
using
more
the
than
Dark
that
Fire
book
Bow?
for a
You're
recipe.
not using the Dark Fire
No
Bow.
shiny ones. Oh well.
You're
That's
using
the
the
cleaning
Fire
method.
Tooth. Sometimes. We are not using the Dark Fire Bow. So let's see if we can find these bows. That's a short bow plus 3. Heavy bow, heavy crossbow, heavy crossbow. There's the Dark Fire Bow. Cold and fire resistance. Improved haste once per day. And then I need to find Taralash, which is probably in one of the other bags, if I were to guess. Also, the Grandmaster's armor just doubles movement rate. Is it in here? Probably not. There's barely anything in there, to be fair. And it's probably not in here. I'm wondering where Taralash... Ah, Taralash is there. To be honest, out of all of these,
I will listen.
I'm going to improve
my
your weapon,
protocol.
because you're more likely to use it.
Cespanar
So I'm going to improve the Fire Tooth.
You sure you're not string?
What else?
Maybe could use that string again. Not thinks of this one.
Go ahead, improve the Fire Tooth.
Okay.
Some people may say this is a mistake, but considering my combat style, it's likely the best use for it.
Be messy. Enjoy.
There we go.
Now Cespanar goes back to his duties. Oh yes. Lots of goodies to find. Lots to
The
collect.
magical Bowstring of Gond makes even the Firetooth crossbow's enchanted missiles more accurate and more powerful. Firetooth will never run out of these enchanted missiles, so there's no need for ammunition. When no bolts are equipped, the crossbow fires missiles that treat us +5. They receive +7 to hit, including the bonus listed below, and deal a total of 1d8 +5 +2 fire damage. Just a little bit of extra kick. Also, totally don't need this here. Also, this challenge. If memory serves, this challenge is one where I'm going to want immunity to level
Have you
drain.
nothing else to do but bother me?
So, I need you to cast a couple of things on me. Mainly, I need you to cast a death ward might be a good plan. Is there negative plane protection as well? I always forget if that encompasses it all. I'm gonna double check. Been playing too many D&D games. Never remember. Death ward. That's just disintegrate. Power word kill. Yeah, that's not going to do it. We should probably be okay, though. And this is when we are not okay. There we are, negative plane protection. We need that. Okay. So let's get rid of that. Get this. And then rest. You need that spell, Terry. You actually might as well have both spells cast on you, to be fair. And then this one. That'll make you extremely hardy. Marvellous. Now we shall save and go and take care of this challenge. Also, that is not where I need to save. I can save right here. No need to make a new save slot. Let's move forward. Into here. And to a fight that's going to be rather challenging. I am part of you that once lingered behind every corner within your soul, Terry Coleman, but now I grow weaker with each passing day. You have cast me aside. I was formed in Candlekeep in your youth, unaware of your heritage, unaware of the base evil that lurked in your soul. 'Twas I that kept you safe, that knew your limitations, that advised you caution. I am your doubt, Terry Coleman. I need not be lost forever. You need not drive me from your heart, Terry Coleman. Your struggle against the taint of our father has eroded me, but I am not yet gone. You can still reclaim me. What are you talking about? How can you be my doubt? This place is an extension of yourself, as am I. I am yet a voice within you, and I needed to address you, just as you needed to address me. What you decide here has power, though not all decisions are conscious ones. Were you to decide to restore me, it would be so. Once you were innocent of power, of murder, of all things dark and tainted, with but a word, all could be restored. You would again be the girl you were in Candlekeep. And what would become of all the knowledge I have gained? What of the good things? Gone. They must be sacrificed so that the clock may be turned back, so that I may be reclaimed. Do you not understand? Yeah, right. Lose everything, including my confidence? Do you think me insane? Without limitations to act as the walls of your world, Terry Coleman, you are adrift in the void. You stumble about, blind. You grasp beyond your reach. Doubt defines limitation. You, who are of divine heritage, have an even greater need of me. Without doubt, how far will your power grow? When will the lust for it end? What shall be destroyed in your wake? What shall you become? Doubt is the wall that holds back the taint that you struggle to master. Without me, it would overwhelm you. Without me, you threaten everything, including yourself. Do you understand now? I believe so. Then let us return to a time when I could keep you safe. Reclaim me, Terry Coleman. Cast off your tribulations, and let us both be born anew. What you describe is ignorance. I seek to master myself, not surrender. I see. So there is no room for doubt in the heart of an immortal? Such is as it was meant to be. With all doubt removed, the path to that which is immortal within you lies one step closer. Face it, if you dare. Right, you're going to transform into the Slayer. Right. If you want to transform into the Slayer, I'm going to get really fast. And then we're going to have at thee. Oh, yep. Equipping, having that, spell to protect me from energy drain, very important here. Also, I'm going to, just get this going. And then we're going to hit you a lot. And very quickly, too, because you can't really hit me anymore because of all of the, debuffs from my weapon. Also, let's do that again! This is what Terry thinks of doubt. Oh, this is also how mighty Terry has become. You know what? Let's do it again. And nearly, yep, take care of you. Oh. The third challenge achieved. We got 25,000 experience points for defeating that, and then we got 30,000 with Terry and 25,000 with everyone else, which means another level for Viconia. Viconia practically gains nothing, though. That's fine. We're getting pretty close to a level with you. Not so close. Very close to a level with you.
Victory shall be ours.
That went exceptionally well. And that just goes to show how devastatingly powerful Terry is. Now what we need to do is we need to make our way back to Amcathran and do a bit of selling, so that we can have lots of money. Now, I think if we return back to Sendai's enclave, the portal will take us back out.
What would you like?
And it does.
Not to.
Now I'm going to put this on you because I don't know if it's going to be morning by the time we get back to Amcathran. Just go here. We're becoming quite a powerful team. All the more powerful because I'm actually starting to learn some of the things that they're capable of. So, we can go to there, but we're going to go to Amcathran. It is indeed day. Also, hello cows, there are 3 of you. To the tavern we go, to get a little bit more coin. And by a little bit more coin, I mean a lot more coin. Have to get on all of our charisma boosting gear. And then we'll see just how rich we're about to become. Well, how much richer. Okay, so there we go with that. There we go with that. And there we go with that. Swap. 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 And now with a charisma of 20, we'll talk to you.
If you say so.
I got some cheap beer for
Actually,
you.
do we have anything else that could buff our charisma? Probably not. Now that buffs charisma. I don't think we have anything else.
What do you want?
It's not really going to make a huge difference either way.
I gotta stop dipping
Okay.
into my own ale.
Let's sell a couple of things. Let's go into this bag of holding and sell, not that, this, both of these, one of them, that there, that there, that there, keep a Darkfire shield, all of these, all of them, all of those. I mean, that's exceptionally rubbish, so we're just going to sell that. 20 suits of this, which doubles the amount of money that we were going to get. 20 of them. All of these. The elven chain, the leather armor, those there, these here. 56 katanas plus 2. Arrows of biting. 49 suits of elven chain. 3 long swords plus 3. That there. And with that, we get 267,614 gold. That is mad. That is absolutely mad. And we're not even done yet. There's another one. Okay, there's nothing in here. Is there anything in here I really want to sell? I don't think so. Nope, nothing I want to sell there. So, that brings us up now to a colossal 505,773 gold. Which is just nuts. And we have nothing to spend it on. Absolutely nothing to buy with that gold. I mean, we could buy some potions, I suppose, but do we really need them? Probably not. And so, when we come back, folks, one of the generals is down. There is another yet to defeat. Abazigal, and I hope I'm saying that right. We're going to be going to his lair, and with a name like Lair, that tells me that we're going to be facing some very tricky foes indeed. Fingers crossed, we could deal with them. I hope so. And so, I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later.